All Rocks Pirates crew bounties prediction. Last we have Stroyzen, Big Mom's helper. He was first introduced in Big Mom's flashback and he has been with her ever since. When Big Mom joined the Rocks he joined as well, making him one of the crew. He ate a devil fruit which allows him to turn any object into food. His power is really weird and we haven't seen him fight, so I think he has a bounty of 478 million. Even if he isn't strong, he has been with Big Mom since she was 6, building her empire when they left Rocks. He was always present, so the world government was aware of him. Next we have Stussy, presumably Whitebeard's wife. All we know is that she was part of Rocks and that's it. We don't know her powers, but we can assume she was strong enough to be in that dangerous crew. So I think her bounty is 634 million. Ninth is Gloriosa, former Empress of Kuja, 3 generations before Boa. It's clear she was strong enough to be an Empress and part of the Rocks, but still we don't know how strong she was. I would say Boa is stronger, so I would assume her bounty is lower than current Boa. In my opinion it is around 792 million. Eighth in the list is Silver Axe. We don't know anything about this character, but it's obvious his body was on Thriller Bark. Moria has taken his shadow and used it, but their zombie powers aren't equal to the original body as we have seen Ethuma. Anyway, I would say his bounty was around 946 million. Next we have someone who Moria used as well. We don't know his power, but he looks strong. It's hard to predict his bounty, but being with the most dangerous crew at the time means he had a high bounty. I think he was as strong as Jack, so I would assume his bounty was around 1,500,000. Sixth is Captain John, a really interesting character. He was shown at Thriller Bark as well. We know Buggy was searching for his treasure as well, so we can assume he was someone famous and left something big behind. His powers are unknown as well, but we know he became a captain later when he left Rocks, so his bounty could be really high. I think it was around 1.432 billion. Reminding you, it took Luffy to defeat Katakuri and invade Big Mom's island to reach 1.5 billion. Fifth, Shiki the Golden Lion. Shiki was the first pirate to escape from Impel Down and he did it by himself. He hasn't appeared on the show yet, but we can assume he was really strong. Even Sengoku had it difficult to fight him alone. I think his bounty is around 2.55 billion. I would say 4.1 billion, but only if he became an Emperor of the Sea when Rocks died. If not, 2.55 billion seems reasonable. Fourth we have Big Mom. We already know her bounty, so there is not much to discuss. She used to be with the Rocks when she was young. Her bounty at the time was lower, but she created her own empire, becoming one of the emperors, which made the world government give her a bounty of 4.388 billion, which is still one of the highest in the series. Third is Kaido, the strongest creature. He was recently taken out from Straw Hat Luffy, but that was to be expected. His bounty is 4.611.1 billion. Not much to say. He was with the Rocks before, and after they got defeated he left and became a captain, taking Wano as well. Second is Newgate. Whitebeard was part of the Rocks when he was young, but was still one of the strongest in the world at the time. It seems he was the vice captain of the ship. His bounty is 5.046 billion. The second highest we know. First is none other than the captain of the crew, Rocks D. Sabex. He used to be the most dangerous man in the world, having created a crew so dangerous Roger and Garp had to work together. I think his bounty was higher than Whitebeard but lower than Roger when he became the king of the pirates, so I would say it was around 5.333 billion. Thank you for watching and see you next time.